Hello and welcome back to Christian Hope. If you've ever stood at the edge of a breakthrough but felt pulled back into the very things that once tried to break you, then I want to speak directly to your heart today. Maybe you're standing in a place where you're tired of going in circles. You're tired of carrying emotional weight. You're tired of trying to be strong for everyone else while you're barely holding on. And you're asking, who do I turn to when I need saving? Who do I run to when the mountain won't move? When I feel too weak to climb it? This world offers many voices, some loud, some tempting, some comforting in the moment. But in truth, only one voice leads to life. That's the voice of Jesus Christ. And if you're desperate today, know this. He's not just willing to save you. He's ready. Right now. But the real question is, are you ready to listen? Philippians 1:27-30 says, "Whatever happens, conduct yourselves in a manner worthy of the gospel of Christ. Stand firm in the one Spirit, without being frightened in any way by those who oppose you." These aren't just beautiful words, they're a call to action. They tell us that no matter what comes, we are to live lives that reflect the power, grace, and truth of the gospel. Not just on Sundays, not just when it's easy, but whatever happens in loss, in heartbreak, in transition, in healing. Some of you have been delivered from heavy places. God pulled you out of an addiction, broke off the chains of anger or unforgiveness, healed you from toxic patterns or destructive relationships. Maybe He brought you out of depression or silence, out of a numb place where you couldn't feel anything anymore. And yet the enemy keeps trying to draw you back. Let me tell you the truth. If the Lord delivers you and you go back to what He rescued you from, it might destroy you. There's a reason He shut that door. There's a reason He removed that person. There's a reason He made you uncomfortable in that environment. God's deliverance isn't casual, it's sacred. It's His hand pulling you out of something that could have crushed your future. So why return to it? We're not called to return to what feels familiar. We're called to walk by faith, even when it's uncomfortable. When Lot's wife looked back at the place God was rescuing her from, she didn't just stumble. She turned into a pillar of salt. That wasn't about punishment. That was about a divided heart. A heart that longed for what God was trying to remove. Maybe that sounds harsh, but the truth is that going back can cost you far more than you imagine. You can't drink from the cup of freedom while feeding the cravings of your past. You can't walk in newness and cling to old sin. And you can't expect to live abundantly while choosing things that drain your spirit. Let me be specific. Stop lying, even the small lies. Stop drinking if it leads you into behavior that's hurting your walk with God. Stop smoking if it's enslaving your peace and keeping you from physical or spiritual clarity. Stop cursing, especially when it's become so common that you don't even notice anymore. The words we speak have power, and what comes from your mouth reveals what lives in your heart. Abundant living isn't just about what God gives you, it's about what you choose to let go of. You deserve life, and not just a surviving kind of life. You deserve life and life abundantly. You deserve peace, not temporary peace that fades, but peace that surpasses all understanding. You deserve love, not performance-based love, but love rooted in truth and grace. But with that comes a calling. You must also forgive and forgive abundantly, not just when it's convenient. Not just when someone says sorry. Forgiveness is what sets you free, not them. It's not a feeling, it's a decision to release the hold the past has on you. Do good from the kindness of your heart. Love people not because you want something in return, but because Christ first loved you. Serve not for applause, but because you know who you belong to. God sees what you do in secret. And when you live from a place of quiet obedience, your life becomes a testimony, even when no one is watching. It's not about being perfect. It's about being willing to let go, willing to grow, willing to walk away from habits, behaviors, and people that no longer align with who God is calling you to be. So I ask you again, who do you turn to when you need saving? You turn to the one who walked on water, calmed storms with his words, and healed hearts with a single touch. When you need to move mountains, you don't try to climb them in your own strength. You speak to them in faith, knowing that the God who raised Christ from the grave is alive in you. Let God deliver you. And when he does, stay delivered. Don't entertain what he ended. Don't revisit what he rescued you from. There's nothing back there for you. Your future is forward. Your freedom is ahead. And your healing begins with one bold choice: to obey when he speaks and to never look back. Thank you for watching today's message. If it encouraged or challenged you, take a moment to like this video, share it with someone you love, and subscribe to Christian Hope. We're here to speak life, truth, and hope into your journey. And always remember, your deliverance is a door to greater things. Don't close it by walking back into the past. Move forward and live abundantly.